Hey, what's up, everybody? Coach Adam here from Game Changer with my lovely assistants, Coach Rob and Coach Anthony. We have great workout in store. One thing that you might need is if you have a weight at home, that be a kettlebell or a dumbbell, or we're going to be using the variation of having a toolbox nearby, just emphasizing something weighted. You could grab that just for an exercise later. We're all going to start with a warm-up. First exercise, we're all going to do a seal jack, which is a variation of a jumping jack, but your arms going out and into the sides for 20 seconds. Let's start with that, and we'll take it piece by piece. 3, 2, 1, begin. 20 seconds of seal jacks. Next exercise is going to be an inchworm, which we'll demonstrate, but for now, all we're doing is getting our heart rate up, getting warmed up. Our core body temperature is going to be skyrocketed by the end of this. 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're going to go through an inchworm in roughly about 10 seconds. Coach Anthony's going to demonstrate that. He puts his hands on the ground. He's going to walk his hands out into a high plank position and then walk back in to his toes. Let's all go through that in 3, 2, 1, and inchworm. We're going to go for about 20 seconds. Walk your hands out, high plank position, and then push the ground away, just back to your toes, and then walk right back out. Good. What we're doing here is we're activating our upper body, lower body, and our core all in one segment. 3, 2, 1. For the third exercise, we're going to go a variation of a side plank. How we're going to demonstrate that is our right arm is going to be down on the ground, left arm is up. The only difference is Rob is going from his feet, a little bit more challenging, and then he's going from his knees, a little bit easier. 3, 2, 1, up, and hold. We're going to go for about 20 seconds each side. Their hips are not only up, but they are forward as well, and they're taking deep breaths. Again, if it's too challenging going from your feet, just go from your knees. It's still activating your core, just a little bit more leniently. In 3, 2, 1, and they're going to switch sides. Left arm down, right arm reaching to the ceiling, side plank in 3, 2, 1, up, and hold. They're holding here for roughly about 20 seconds. The main focus here is just taking deep breaths while your body remains as a statue. Again, with any core exercise, a deep breath counts as a repetition because your lungs are forcing the air out of your body with power from your core muscles. And relax. That is round number 1. We're going to go through that all once more, starting with seal jacks, and then the inchworm, and then side plank. Second and last round, let's go seal jacks in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Hands apart and forward. Not too much going on with this exercise. All we're doing is just getting our heart rate up. About 10 more seconds. Again, as long as they're moving, I'm cool with it. You could look as stylish as them if you would like. In 2, 1, and relax. Back into the inchworm. Again, the main focus here is that your hips don't fall towards the ground as you walk your hands out. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, and inchworm. Walk your hands out. You can see from them that their body stays straight parallel to the ground, and then they walk their hands back in. Pushing the ground away, keeping their legs as straight as possible. Keep going. We have 8 seconds. Very nice. Again, after this, we'll go into the side plank in 3, 2, 1, and relax. One more time. Right arm down, left arm to the ceiling, side plank. In 3, 2, 1, up, and hold. Again, their bodies are statues. Breathe through this exercise. You could start from your feet and then just go down to your knees if it becomes a little bit too challenging on your core. And one way to prevent shoulder pain with this exercise is pressing your bottom arm down into the ground. 2, 1, switch sides. Once these 20 seconds are up, then we'll be moving on, finishing the warm-up. Left side down in 3, 2, 1, and side plank. Hold. Again, pressing their left arm down. And right arm is up and breathing. Powerful inhale, powerful exhale. In 3, 2, 1, and done. Very nice. All right, from here, what we're going to go through is a complex of 30 seconds on, 18 seconds off. We're going to go through 3 exercises and cycle through them 4 times each. The first exercise with a weight is going to be Coach Robert doing a 1-arm floor press. He is going to press 6 times on his right side and then switch 6 times to his left side within those 30 seconds. Coach Anthony is going to be doing a variation of a push-up. His hands under his shoulders. He is going to push down and push right back up. If that's too challenging, he's going to go a slow lowering push-up. letting his upper body hit the ground and then wiggling to the top. So either of those for the first exercise. Number 2, weighted exercise is a pause squat. So holding the weight by your collarbones, squat down, pause, and then stand. Going back and forth for 30 seconds. The second exercise, if you don't have weight, but to make it equally as challenging, is a squat jump. So you're squatting down and jumping off the ground slightly, going right to the next for 30 seconds. If that's too challenging, just go regular squat without coming off the ground. That's your choice. Third and final exercise, Coach Robert's going to demonstrate a frog pump. So with his feet together, he's driving his hips to the ceiling, coming back down. If that's uncomfortable for you, Coach Anthony is going to demonstrate a glute bridge. Feet just planted into the ground, driving his hips up. Regardless, it's going to get your glutes on fire. So we're going to go through those 3 exercises 4 times in total. Let's all start with that push variation. Either a 1-arm floor press, 6 aside, or a push-up for 30 seconds. Let's do this thing. Ready? 30 seconds on the clock in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Coach Robert is taking his time, coming down, pausing on the ground and pressing to the ceiling. While Coach Anthony is taking his time with his push-ups, he's starting with regular push-ups. If that becomes too challenging for you at home, take your time and go through a slow lowering push-up, just wiggling back to the top. 15 seconds remaining. And 6 one side, 6 the other side. Floor press should take about 30 seconds. We have 5 seconds remaining. And 2, 1, and stand on up. We have 18 seconds to switch to the next exercise. Coach Robert, did you complete all 6 repetitions each side?
Sure did.
Oh, delightful. Into the squat variation. Again, if you have a weight, you're going to pause at the bottom and then stand. If you don't have a weight, squat, jump, or squat. We're starting in 2, 1, and begin. Squat variation. Pausing in that down position and standing aggressively. Very nice. The purpose of this pause is that the weakest point in a squat is the bottom position going back to the top. So what we're doing is just exposing that weakness for the benefit of becoming stronger through that movement pattern. 8 seconds. Coach Anthony's quads are on fire as he is aggressively jumping off the ground. In 2, 1, and relax. Lying on our backs, we're gonna go through that bridge variation, either a frog pump with your feet together or a glute bridge with your feet on the ground. Regardless, you should be feeling this in the back of your legs and your hindquarters. Going for 30 seconds in 5, 4, ready, 3, 2, 1, and hips to the ceiling and all the way back down. Hips to the ceiling and all the way back down. Coach Robert, having his feet together, is gonna feel a little bit more in his glutes, while Coach Anthony is going to feel it both in his hamstrings, so the back of his legs, and his glutes. That is your choice. You can switch that up however you want. We have 15 seconds. Every frog that I've seen has been doing this in their life. Here we go. We have 7 seconds. Once the clock hits 0, we'll go back into that press in 2, 1. We are 1 round down. We're going to go through another 3 rounds there. So again, this is the start of the second out of 4 rounds. It should take about 10 minutes, this whole complex. Back into the push-ups or the 6-a-side 1-arm floor press in 3, 2, 1, round 2, and begin. Here we go. Same thing. They're controlling in that eccentric or the lowering position of the push-up or the floor press. Now, Coach Anthony is up for a challenge, so he's going to go through a regular push-up, just coming down, controlling, and pressing his hands through the ground, almost in a plank position. 15 seconds down, 15 seconds remaining. Pause and then press. Very nice, Coach Robert. He's pressing his hand as quickly to the ceiling as possible. 2, 1, and relax. Standing back up for that squat variation. Again, if you have weight, you're pausing at the bottom. If you don't have weight, to make it equally as challenging. You're squatting and then jumping off the ground. As many repetitions as possible in 30 seconds. Ready in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Here we go. You can see from each of them. They're sitting their hips back and driving their knees out. Coach Anthony is going to face the camera just to show everybody how his knees are driving out. Imagining as if there was a band around his knees, he's trying to break that band during the entire repetition. Keep on going. We have 10 seconds. Very nice. If there's a logo on their shirt, we should be able to read that logo at all given times. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. 18 seconds to rest. Back into that bridging variation. At the end of this exercise, we will be halfway through this series or this complex. Here we go. 5 seconds. Ready in 3, 2, 1, and hips driving up to the ceiling, coming right back down. If this is a little bit too easy for you, Coach Anthony's going to bring one leg into the air and do a single leg glute bridge, driving his hips up, but now he's taking one leg out of the equation. He's going to do 6 one side and then switch 6 on the other side. Again, you're taking out half of the power generating muscles through this exercise, so it's making it almost twice as difficult. Oh my goodness, the game has been changed. Get it? 3, 2, 1, and we're 2 rounds down. We have 2 rounds remaining. Back into that press variation, either the push-ups or the one-arm floor press. Coach Anthony now is going to demonstrate. If you have a couch or a stable chair at home, he's going to go hands elevated with his push-ups in 2, 1, and begin. So from here, it's a similar movement pattern. Just if going from the ground with the push-up is too challenging for you, you can put your hands on top of a couch. You can put your hands on top of a stable chair, of course. It's going to take a little bit of tension off of your shoulders, still equally as beneficial, but a little bit more lenient for you. About 10 seconds. And it's the start of the 3rd round. We are getting 4 rounds in total. Finish strong, gentlemen, in 3, 2, 1, and relax. Very nice. Between each exercise, emphasis is on breathing, taking a deep breath in through your nose, strong exhale through your mouth. They're finding their inner zen. Back to the squat, ready in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Coach Anthony is going into a regular squat because now his quads have said, I've had enough. I'm going to take a little bit of a tension off of them. So he's going through a regular squat, driving his knees out, hips back, and then standing with control. Enjoying the limelight they are. Down and stand. Very nice job. Again, they're sitting back onto their heels, making sure that their heels are glued to the ground at all given times. 5 seconds. 1 more repetition. 2, 1, and relax. Back into the bridge. This is going to end the 3rd round. We'll have 1 more round to follow. Back into the bridging variation. Coach Anthony is going to go back into the double leg bridge for a full 30 seconds, but he's going to pick up the tempo with it a little bit. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Robert is going to squeeze his glutes at the top, down, tap the ground, and then go right back up. So each of them are just picking up the tempo a little bit. Same exercise, but if you take a little bit less rest time out of the equation, it's going to be a little bit more challenging on your hindquarters and your hamstring as well. 10 seconds. Once this exercise is done, we'll go through 1 more round of this, and then we'll be moving on in 3, 2, 1, and relax. Coach Robert's going to stay with the final round, 6 aside on the one-arm floor press. Anthony's going back into the hands elevated push-up, but again, at home, you could do the slow lowering, you could do regular push-ups, just giving you a few variations for you to choose from. We're starting in 3, 2, last round, and start it up. Here we go. Again, this is the pressing variation, your choice if you want to do push-ups from the ground, from a couch, or slow lowering from the ground. That is your choice. We have 20 seconds remaining. This is going to be the last time you see this variation of the exercise today. Oh, we're having so much fun. Here we go. Keep working. We have 10 seconds. I'm sure these gentlemen are having a great time, similar to as you are at home. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 1 down, 2 exercises remaining. And I'm going back into that squat variation. Either pause with weight or jump squats, or again, you could just go regular squats without weight. Your choice. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Hips back and then stand. If you're going through regular squats, let's say that squat jumps are uncomfortable on your knees, but the regular squat's a little bit too easy. What Coach Anthony is going to do is he's not going to pause at the top. He's just going to go as many repetitions as possible, taking as little time in the top position. Very nice, Anthony. Keep working. We have 10 seconds. Yeah. Coach Roberts' hip mobility is almost getting his hindquarters to the floor. 2, 1. 1 more time into that bridge variation. Once the clock hits 0 within these 30 seconds, you can leave the weight or that toolbox, for instance, next to you, but you can grab a quick drink. We're starting up in 5, 4, bridging in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Frog pump or bridge. Again, Coach Anthony is going to demonstrate if this is too easy, picking one leg up off the ground. Going 6 repetitions on one side and then 6 repetitions on the other side. Keep going. We have 15 seconds. Once the clock hits 0 here, you can grab a quick drink. I'll give you about 20, maybe 30 seconds of rest. And then we'll be moving on in 3, 2, 1, and relax. Very nice job, everybody. Grab a quick drink for about 20, maybe 30 seconds, and then we'll be jumping right back into it. How are you feeling, Coach Anthony?
Exhausted. Never been ready to go.
Never been better. Everybody at home, hello. Hope you're all having fun. For the next segment, it's going to be a similar format, 30 seconds on, 18 seconds off, 3 exercises for 4 rounds. We're just substituting new exercises. Again, Robert's going to be demonstrating if you have a weight at home, a little bit more challenging variation, while Anthony is going to go through a little bit easier of a variation. First exercise, Robert's going to demonstrate picking up his weight and going through a forward lunge. He's going to take a big step forward, push the ground away from him and alternate sides, going back and forth for 30 seconds. Anthony's going to do the same thing with that weight. He's going to take a step forward, down, and then press the ground away, go right to the next. That's too, painful on his knees. A few things he could do. He could take a backward step and go through a reverse lunge. So taking a backward step, hitting his toolbox in the meantime. He could go through a reverse lunge, or he could take a step forward and just press the ground away from him and then alternate sides. So a lunging variation. Second exercise, we're all going through a line hop. Coach Robert's just going to take jumps back and forth for 30 seconds, while Anthony's going to salsa, show off his dance moves for 30 seconds. Third and lastly is going to be a mountain climber. Coach Robert's going to have a nice tempo to it, going one right to the next, while Coach Anthony takes his time and he drives his knee and then switches nice and gently. So it's the lunge, it's the line hop, it's the mountain climbers. Again, we're going to get 4 rounds of each of these. Let's get started up with that forward lunge. Again, if it's painful, just go through a reverse lunge instead. Ready? 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, and have at it. Here we go. Taking a strong step forward, Coach Robert is, and then pushing the ground away from him. He's imagining that there is a piece of glass right underneath his knee. He's just trying to tap the glass, make sure it's there, and then press the ground away. Very nice. 15 seconds down, 15 remaining. Coach Anthony has a little bit of knee pain, so he's taking backward steps to take a little bit of the tension off of his knees. 5 seconds. Again, both equally as beneficial. 2, 1. Going through the line hop variation. Again, 18 seconds. Give yourself some time to breathe. Coach Robert's going to be demonstrating a forward and back jumping variation, while Coach Anthony's going to be showing off his dance moves, almost going through a salsa variation. We're starting up in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Here we go. Similar to the jumping jacks or the seal jacks, rather, that we did in the beginning, this is getting our heart rates up. We're, having some fun. 20 seconds. If you're listening to techno music, this should be a great time for you. Keep going. We have 12 seconds. And once the clock hits 0, we'll go into that mountain climber position. Keep going. Final 5. And 2, 1, and relax. The third exercise, we are going to end the first round out of 4, going through that mountain climber. Again, Coach Robert's going to go at a nice quick pace, taking as little time to pause in between each rep as possible, while Coach Anthony is going to take it at his own pace. Again, I would recommend for you to take it at your own pace. Ready, and begin. 30 seconds is a good amount of time. So they're taking it at a pace that they will make sure that they can, perform for a full 30 seconds. Breathing through the exercise. Very nice. Good, halfway there. And this is ending round number 1 out of 4. Very nice. Keep working. We have 8 seconds. Once the clock hits 0, we'll go back into that lunge variation. In 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Very nice. 1 round down, 3 rounds remaining. Now from here, Coach Anthony said, the reverse lunges didn't bother my knees, and they were kind of easy. What he's going to do now is going to go a forward lunge, just going 1 repetition right into the next as quickly as possible. 2, 1, and begin. So he's going to go forward lunge and go right into the next. So as he's almost floating to the top and then resetting as soon as he gets there. Very nice job. Coach Robert has a little bit of increased tension, that being a dumbbell in his hand, so he's taking more time to descend towards the ground and then viciously pressing his foot off the ground into that top position. Very nice, you two. We have about 5 seconds. Now press, good. In 2, 1, and relax. Very nice. Back into that line hop. Now, Coach Robert, before the video, said, oh, that was a little bit too easy with the line hop. So what he's going to do is going to go side to side, similar to that jumping position. But now he's going to go both feet side to side. Coach Anthony is going to stick with the salsa. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Very nice. Coach Rob's now moving at a different, plane of motion, going side to side. Anthony's going to face the camera, show off his dance moves, and go for the next 15 seconds. Very nice, gentlemen. Good. Coach Rob, face the camera, but go side to side, just to demonstrate what kind of range we should be working with at home. Doesn't require a lot of space. In 3, 2, 1, very nice. You're gonna go back into that mountain climber to end the second round. And after this, we'll be halfway there. Coach Andy's gonna give us a side view just to demonstrate the pace that we should be taking if you wanna take it at a slower pace. 2, 1, and begin. So he's driving his knee up to about waist level, resetting his foot, and then switching to the next. Very nice. Coach Robert's front leg isn't touching the ground. He's just driving his heels to the back wall as quickly as possible. Good, halfway there. Yeah, once the clock hits 0, we'll be 2 rounds down. We will have 2 rounds remaining. 8, 7, final 5 seconds. 2, 1, and relax. Very nice. 2 rounds down, 2 rounds remaining. And when we're going through a total of like 4 rounds, the first 2 rounds are going to groove the movement pattern, get used to these exercises. These next 2 rounds are going to be a little bit more challenging just for the sake of your muscles are worked, or to be kicking into high gear. In 2, lunging, and begin. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to go through the forward lunge, similar to how we just did. Down, and press the ground away. As you can see, they are both leaning over their front leg. Press, very nice. Coach Robert, go side angle from this just to demonstrate how your front leg is maintaining your whole body, and then you're pressing the ground away. Very nice, 10 seconds. Down control, press away. The back leg is almost just the kickstand of a bike in this situation. 2, 1, relax. From here, Coach Robert's gonna go back into that jumping forward and back. Coach Anthony is now going to do a side step, but going side to side this time. So similar to the salsa, just side to side. So Robert forward and back. Anthony's going side to side. 2, 1, and begin. Here we go. Wow, even more stylish. Coach Anthony's going to throw some hips into the movement. My goodness, get this guy a tango partner. Coach Robert's jumping for joy, like a kid in the candy store. Keep going, we have 15 seconds.
Where's my candy, Coach Adam? I want my candy.
Once this workout's done, you have earned your candy. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Back into the mountain climber. Coach Anthony thought, all right, that wasn't too bad previously, so he's going to pick up the tempo a little bit. This is going to end the 3rd round. We have 1 more round to follow after this.
I thought it was that.
5 seconds. Mountain climbing in 3, 2, 1, and begin. A good pace from either of them. Coach Anthony's going to kick the toolbox once again. Wow.
That's funny because that's usually Coach Anthony's nickname, Toolbox.
Coach Anthony is often called the toolbox. So, hey, 15 seconds. You don't want to know his other nicknames. Keep going. We have 8 seconds. And after this, we have 1 more round. In 3, 2, 1. I knew it was going down at some point. We're going 1 more round of all 3 of these exercises. Is it going to be the most challenging round? Yeah. Yes. It's going to be the most beneficial round for our muscles and our work capacity. The answer to that being yes. Starting off in 3, 2, 1, and last round. Let's get it. I think we're going to a forward lunge. Coach Anthony, what if my knee hurts now during this? What are you going to do?
Just step forward, don't completely down.
Ooh. Very nice. Now, what if it still hurts when I do that? Yeah, I just wanted to see if you could step on the toolbox 1 more time. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Very nice. One exercise down. We have 2 exercises remaining, those being the line hops and the mountain climbers. Coach Robert, you're going to go side to side, so facing camera, side to side. Coach Anthony, just go salsa, back and forth, forward and back. 2, 1, and start it up. Here we go. I think we're getting our heart rate up. Get it? Chips with salsa. Where's the guacamole? Hey, we're just about halfway there. 15 seconds down. We have 15 seconds remaining. Very nice. Here we go. We have 10 seconds. Coach Anthony needs a dance partner. My hand is right here for him to grab.
No, I'll do it.
No, never mind. 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbing.
Anthony says whenever he tries to grab his hand back, nuh-uh, nuh-uh.
Almost identical, like looking in a mirror. He says,
He says you can look, you can't touch.
3, 2, go mountain climbing. Have fun, begin. Once the clock hits 0, we are going to grab a quick drink. We'll do one last thing, and then we're good to go. Now we have 20 seconds. Very nice. Faster, Coach Anthony. Dun, 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 dun. Even faster, you're an athlete. Aha. Very nice job, you two. Good. 10, 9. Oh, my goodness. My legs, my core, and my lungs are on fire. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Very, very nice job, team. Take a quick drink for about 20, 30 seconds. We have one more thing to do, and then we are good to go. For now, give yourself a quick drink. Whatever you may be drinking at home. Water. Could be a protein shake. Branched chain amino acids. Grey Goose. Alrighty. I know we're all excited for what's about to happen next. This is what is bound to happen. What we're each going to do is we're going to go 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We're going to go through one exercise just for 3 rounds. So for 20 seconds, Coach Robert is he's going to first demonstrate a full burpee. Oh my goodness, one of the most active exercises for 20 seconds. Coach Anthony is going to be doing a modified burpee, just tapping the ground and then jumping up. Very nice. You'll have 10 seconds to rest, and then we'll go back into it. Again, we're going to do that 3 times. So burpees, rest, burpees, rest, burpees, rest, done. Let's do this. 20 seconds, starting off in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Here we go. Same thing, they're going either modified or regular burpees. About the next 15 seconds. Very nice. Wow. Coach Robert gave a wonderful demonstration of a frog before. Now look at Anthony. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds to rest. Very nice job. Breathe for a bit. Ponder life. 1 round down, 2 rounds remaining. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Burpees and begin. Oh my goodness. 20 seconds of burpees. This should be illegal. Breathe through it. We're thriving. Dripping sweat onto our hardwood floor or the rug in your basement. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Only one more time, and then we're done. Ain't that right, Coach Anthony? Let's do this. Ready? Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Last 20 seconds here. The finale. Oh, my goodness. My whole body's on fire. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we made it. Team, awesome job. Make sure you're staying consistent with your workouts. Keep being awesome. Tell the family you said hello, and motivate them to do some of these workouts. We're having a great time.
And we'll see you next time.
Yeah, we will. Have a great one today.